Hello there, mermaids, half-bloods, and wizards. Sister Millard here. And today I said I would make a video on how this semester and how this class is laid out. So I feel like this is what you would get if you were in a traditional classroom. So this is what I like to do at the beginning of the semester. Be aware this video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but I really want you to be able to hear everything that we're going to be doing in this class. So like I said, Sister Millard here. I'll be your host of English 355. First of all, this is how the class is set up. The L01 through L14 refers to the weeks that we are currently in or future weeks. I will go over video presentations, the book planner, book reviews, and then our papers. And keep in mind, this is a lot of information, and this isn't the only time I'm going to give you this. I will give a short video on video presentations, but again, I'm going to make a full video just dedicated to that. And then I have another video that's just dedicated to book planners. So if you feel like you're missing something, just know that this isn't the only time you're going to get this information. So first thing that some of you will have to do is the video presentation. And what you would do is you would record a video and upload it to our Google Plus group in the week that you are in. Sometimes people place the videos weird places in Google Plus, and then their classmates don't know where to find them to view them. So if you haven't done so already, I have that post pinned in our Google Plus group that you can sign up for your week to do your video presentation. The video presentation should be 4 to 6 minutes. If it's any less than that, I have to start docking points, which I hate to do. The 4 things you have to cover in the book presentation are genre and justification why that belongs in a genre. Now, a genre in general is a category that books are placed into, and that's forever what it's going to be. They always have a genre. Now, all of these books' genre will be first children's book, but then we're dividing it up into a more specific genre. You have to analyze the story, explain your favorite parts of the book, and then overall have a nice presentation, which means if you were going to get up in front of us, if we were in a real classroom, present yourself in a way that would be positive. Make sure that if you can, make sure your recording is nice. You know, don't just higgledy-piggledy put it together. You know, make it look nice. I posted my YouTube channel in the Google Plus group. Have fun and be creative. Now, all of these things that I'm going to go over are in iLearn. So I've put it right there where you can find it, and it's in L2.02, and I'm going to run over there real quick and show that to you so you can make sure. So this is our welcome, and then I have the student presentations and polls. So you will do this. It's over here. But I also wanted you to know, so what we will do is after the 5 videos plus me, so 6 videos, each week I will put out a poll, and you will get to vote on whose video you thought was the best and talked about the book the best. The thing about it is whoever wins that poll gets 5 extra credit points. So make sure and do your best work there. The other thing about it is that I found, well, I'll talk about that when I get to the weekly schedule. So have fun, make it creative. That's what people like to see. The next thing is, I'd say the biggest assignment over the semester is the books that you have to read. To put that in perspective, when it comes to points, the work you do on a weekly basis, like your quizzes and stuff, they're worth 10 points. Your major papers are worth 25 points. Your book presentations are worth 40 points. And this, every 3 weeks, is worth 70 points. So this is a huge deal. I have people email me sometimes, and they want to redo an assignment, but they haven't done their book planner, and I think the book planner is the biggest thing, the biggest bang for your buck. So get it done. So what it will be is I will email you a link, and what it is it's a survey. and you fill it out for every single book that you read. I don't send those until everyone has sent me their Gmail address. So if you haven't sent me your Gmail address, send it over, and I send those all at the same time. So you can start filling out your book planner. Like I said, 15 books are due every 3 weeks, and people go, I haven't been filling that out, and I didn't realize that you were going to grade that. And I let you know this, but just be aware that I do grade it, and those are the weeks that you do that. And I am going to make a video specifically just about the book planner. So if you're really stressing out about that, don't worry about it. I'm going to make a video in depth that walks you through that process so you don't have to worry about it. Where you can find the books that are required are in lesson 1.09, and it gives a list of everything. And just so you know, the sample books that we read in class, not the required books, those do go in your book planner, but the sample books within the content, Sister Hawkins from BYU Idaho on campus reads a book in a Prezi presentation, and those should not be included in your book planners. So I was just going to pop over here again. So here we've got the book planner in L2.5, and it tells you exactly what books you have to read. Oh, this isn't the right one. Maybe I'll have to. So anyway, you will get the right one in the book presentation or the book planner that I make a video for. So don't worry too much about that. Okay, so the next thing is book reviews. Now, this will be each week. It says in your content that you should review 5 books that you've been reading. And I kind of, I can't change the course's content. So, but I don't know if that's as valuable as something. So I have changed that to, you only have to do 2 book reviews into our class spreadsheet. Now, to access that, it's in all of the content, and every week you'll just come down here and it says book reviews right there, and you will follow this link. It'll actually be something a little bit different. I'll put click this link because I have to change it for my classes. But you'll click on this link and you'll go and you'll put in books that you've read, only 2, like I said, and you review them. And that actually makes it so if classmates are wondering what they should read, they can come here and say, hey, I liked this, or I didn't like this. And so it can give people a chance to do something different. Okay, so that's your book reviews. Okay, so let's head back over. That was your book reviews. The next thing we're going to talk about is your weekly workflow. I didn't realize when I started this class that even though it was a 300 level class, there were some people that weren't used to the college workflow, or maybe this was their first class. So I'm going to walk you through what you should be doing each week to get your work done, basically. So Monday, anyone who's presenting a book that week in our Google Plus group, record that video and upload it. I should point out that that's not when those book reviews or the book presentations are due. They're not due on Monday. But I have found that the people that upload their video on Monday get many more votes than the people who do it later in the week. And that's because if somebody has a chance to get all their work done on Wednesday and they can watch all the videos and vote on Wednesday, then they cannot get all their work done. Where if they have to wait, then sometimes they don't get to it all. So it's always just better to do it at the beginning of the week. Make sure every time you log on to iLearn that you're checking your announcements. That is paramount. I'm giving instructions. That's basically, if you were in my classroom with me, that would be me telling you what you have to do for the week. So if you're not reading those, you are missing a huge component of instructions. You would also read your weekly reading assignment, or you can do that before, the week before, or whatever. So Tuesday through Friday, you get your tasks done in iLearn, you read your sample book, you can post questions if you have questions. Post your 2 book reviews to your book review sheet. Add all your reading to your book planner, all of those things. So keep in mind that Wednesday is when your reading quiz is due. So it's always due on Wednesday. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Always due Wednesday. So we also have a book discussion in our Google Plus group. That's where we talk about the books we've been reading. And then you can comment and vote on book presentations. And then Saturday, if you haven't done so already, you vote for your video presentation. And anytime, and then at the end of the week is when your show and tell is due. And that's when you say, oh yes, I did add personal reading to the book review sheet. This is where I did all my work, and you're getting credit for that. If we have any additional papers due, your Whisper Shout paper or your book planner, those are always due on Saturday as well. So you can get those done throughout the week. Okay, playing by the rules paper. I've already had questions about this. So you only have to write 2 playing by the rules papers, and that's in the welcome section of your content. So I think people go, oh my goodness, I have to do this right now. And that's not the case. So what you will do is throughout the semester, you can look through all the books that we have to read that are required reading. And there are those 13 books. And you can select one and say, hey, I'd really like to critique this book. And so you would do that. The thing is it's due the Wednesday that we study the book. So if you want to critique Holes, just know that you have to get this paper in the Wednesday that we study it. And I'm going to ask you to not wait until the last book, because I really enjoy the bronze bow, but it's not that fun for me to get 25 papers on the bronze bow because everybody waited to the end of the semester to do it. So pick one of the books that you're interested in right now even, and just look at it and keep it in mind. Now be aware that it actually tells you every single week. If you're going to be doing your paper on next week's book, work on it now. It tells you that every single week that as you go through the content, it reminds you, oh, if you're doing it on next week's book, do it. So I go, okay. So just keep it in mind. Oh, see right here, it says, if you're going to do it next week, it reminds you. So, okay. And then the free choice book is due in week 13. And you can choose any book throughout the semester and critique it. And you can actually do it at any point during the semester also. You don't have to wait till the end. Okay, so if you have any questions, post to the question board on our iLearn. If you feel like it's personal, you can definitely email me, or you can email me normally, but I often, if it's a question I think that more than one person would be interested in, I ask you to cross-post it so I can answer it there also, and so if somebody else has a question, they can do it. If you have any technology issues, go ahead and contact the Online Support Center. They're really good about helping you through things. If your iLearn's just being glitchy or something, just contact them, and they're really good about it. So please contact me if you have any questions. I'm always available. I will get back to you within 24 hours. And it's really important that I feel like you know what you're doing so you can be successful. And so upcoming videos that I will make, how-to videos, is how to make a book presentation, and I will walk you through that, and how to do your book planners, which are super important. So those are the 2 things that I will make videos of. Later when we're going to do essays, I have an essay video as well, so you can just be super confident in your essay. But let me know if you have any questions at all, and I look forward to getting to meet you and getting to know you better.